A mortgage is not to finance the full price of the property, it is to finance a portion. So all different mortgages have their different regulations. The MREIF, for instance, requires you to bring at least 20% of the property price from your pockets, and then the remaining 80% will be financed by a mortgage. So the minimum equity contribution you can bring to buy from Celebration Parkland is 20% of the property price. And that minimum amount doesn't mean that's the only amount you're required to bring. We will also look at the age, your current age and your income. That will determine the minimum equity amount you can bring. At times you might require more than 20%. Every mortgage is individual. I cannot assess one person and apply it on everybody because each person's circumstance is different. So we deal with everybody individually. That is why you need to contact us. We will ask you questions that will guide in pre-assessment and let you know what is required of you, and then you decide that do you want to take this mortgage or not. We have onboarded over 15 people that want to take a mortgage on this property, and we've been able to advise them on how to go about it. So we have a partnership that allows people contribute towards that equity. The equity contribution, if you remember what I said, is a minimum of 20%, but it still depends on how many years you have left in active service and your income level. So when we advise you, you look at how you spread that equity contribution for a maximum of 8 months. Has given the opportunity for people to spread that equity contribution. He understands the fact that a lot of people might not have that 20% at once, but you might be able to make up for it within 4 months, 8 months, or 12 months. So you will decide the tenor and you will start to contribute towards the equity, so that at the end of the tenor of the equity contribution, we can process your mortgage and then you start to pay back the mortgage. So that product is what we call HomeVest. I'm wearing a shirt called HomeVest. You have to open an account with Imperial Homes Mortgage Bank, start paying the equity contribution. For you to even lock in your intention and for Decla Group to count you serious, you have to pay a minimum initial deposit of 5 million naira towards a unit here. So once you pay that 5 million naira, it's also part of your equity contribution. You now contribute the balance over the tenor you have chosen to contribute it for. So before you start, we will do the pre-assessment so that you will know if you have the capacity to continue. We do not want you to start and then not be able to continue because you did not have information. However, at that point, all we are collecting from you is information to be able to give you advice. When we are going to write the mortgage, we will collect evidence of everything you have told us. If for any reason the evidence doesn't match the income or your employment status doesn't match what you have told us, we still will not give you the mortgage. So we are always appealing to everybody, be honest in your communications. We cannot do your mortgage assessment today because we're not giving you the mortgage today. Your equity must be complete, number one. Any mortgage assessment done before 30 days of disbursing the mortgage is stale. We will have to do it again. So to avoid back and forth, we wait till you're ready for mortgage processing and we process your mortgage. We have at least 15 people that have come in on this same HomeVest program. We have people that have even brought the equity contribution at once and we're starting the mortgage processing for already completed units because we have some already completed units here. So please visit our stand for more information. I could tell you more about why you need to take a mortgage, but someone touched on it. For everybody in paid employment, the interest you pay on your mortgage is tax allowable, is tax deductible under the new tax laws and the old tax laws. I enjoyed it, and as a result of my mortgage, I was earning more than people on my level because my interest payments were deducted from my tax before tax was paid, and that money was returned to me. So what that implies is you will actually just be paying back your mortgage principal because the government allows you to take back the interest, it's tax deductible. That's one good reason you should take a mortgage. Another one is property appreciation. We all know what Lagos properties are saying. So 5 years ago, Orchid Road properties were priced at 75 million naira for 3-bedroom. You cannot buy a 3-bedroom at Orchid Road today, and that was less than 5 years ago. So the way property values appreciate, taking a mortgage just helps you hedge against that inflation. You can pay down your mortgage before the tenure ends, free of penalties. Imperial Homes does not charge you any liquidation penalty for paying down your mortgage. We welcome it, we encourage people. Once you have money that you haven't planned for, perhaps your employer pays you with bonus or you make more commission, pay down your mortgage. You don't need to pay it down in full. You can liquidate as you get more money. We don't charge you penalty. The more you pay down, the more opportunities other people have to take mortgage, because you're freeing up funds for other people to take mortgage. So we encourage you to find out more about mortgages, regardless of the myth that used to be spread in African magic movies. Anybody that takes a mortgage and passes on, the mortgage bank does not go to the person's house and chase the family away. There is insurance. The insurance pays back the mortgage and the property moves to the next of kin. So please find out more. There's publicly available information. Email us at Imperial Homes Mortgage Bank. We'll provide you more information, and we'll be glad to serve you along your mortgage journey. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Imperial Homes.